I have been challenged to give Clemmie here a complete makeover. Now, this could prove to be a little bit difficult because the owners have quite different tastes, and I'll have one who's going to love this trim and one who probably isn't. So let's see if I can win them over. I was asked by Mummy Owner if I could give a trim which looked just like Rusty before he'd even had his haircut. This is Rusty. So there's the problem. Rusty very much looks like a poodle, and Dad does not like poodle trims, which means this is not going to be easy to win him over, but I'm going to try. Tell me what you think. There we have it. The challenge has been set. Clemmie, the toy poodle, needs to have a poodle trim, but not too poodle. I mean, that's doable, right? She is always a little bit vocal when she initially comes in for a groom, but that soon settles down as soon as she's out of the bath and getting a nice, relaxing fluff dry. Did you know that Clemmie here should be loving this because poodles were originally bred in Germany as water retrievers. They were prized for their intelligence and excellent swimming abilities. The word poodle actually comes from the German word Pudel, which means to splash in the water, which could be why we get the word puddle. Isn't that interesting? Over time, these dogs made their way to France, where they became the darlings of the French aristocracy. The French refined the breed, creating smaller varieties, and today we have the standard, miniature, and toy. Clemmie really lives up to what toy poodles were bred for, and that is companionship. They should stand no more than 10 inches tall at the shoulder. These pint-sized pups quickly became fashionable among royalty and nobility thanks to their elegant appearance and charming personalities. They were often seen trotting alongside their affluent owners, decked out in stylish accessories, embodying the epitome of sophistication and grace. If you have a poodle or anything with similar to a poodle's coat, you will know they need regular brushing. I mean, my goodness, you will have to spend probably half an hour a day just to make sure they remain knot free, or else your groomer is going to clip them super short, and that will leave you probably a little bit upset. There are several trims you can do on poodles, not just the standard poodle trim. You can do a teddy bear trim, which Dad much prefers on Clemmie, which means I'm not too sure he's going to like this trim, but I mean, I'm going to try and get him on side. I'm going to do it. There is one part of this trim which is going to be really difficult, and that is trimming her nose because she is a tiny little toy poodle. She is too small for the clippers to go onto her face, and that means I'm going to have to use my scissors to trim her nose, and I've never done that before, so please wish me luck. We're going to go a little bit shorter on your nose today, sweetheart. However, I don't think I can use this because it's literally the size of your face. It is the size of your face. Yes, it is. So, I'm going to scissor down slightly. We're not going as short as you usually would on a poodle, but we're going to get that little essence of a poodle, aren't we? Yes, we are. This is the moment I went for it. I started trimming on that nose, used my blending scissors because I wanted to give a sort of natural finish. It doesn't want to be too sharp because then we're getting slightly too poodle, and also using my straight scissors on her nose, I would probably put in lines in everywhere. At this point, I was kind of regretting my decision because I thought she looked slightly untidy and I was getting a little bit scared. But you've got to power through. I've committed to it, so I've got my scissors out and I'm going to start tidying her up. And she actually really starts to take shape. You've just got to trust the process when it comes to trimming poodles. More importantly, I actually think I've achieved what I set out to achieve. I have managed to get her looking a little bit like Rusty does before he even has his hair cut. So whilst I'm doing these final finishing touches on her, I'm going to give you a reminder of what Rusty looks like at the start of his trim, and then you can compare it to Clemmie here at the end. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and also, whilst you're there, if you can give me a like and a subscribe, I will literally love you forever because it will help me out massively. And if you're not going to do it for me, do it for Clemmie here because she is one cute cookie. I mean, just look at her.